How y'all doing?
Well, how are you feeling? We haven't seen you out there, I guess, a whole lot. Practice in the last couple of weeks, but how's it coming along?
I feel great. Honored, blessed to be out here. Simple as that.
Up until the injury, how do you feel like it was going for us? Like you were making a lot of plays, being really involved in the offense?
Just doing my job, honestly, and it's really not even about me. I wouldn't even be able to make those plays without the quarterback throwing to me, without the line and running backs protecting. So it's credit to them guys, too, up front.
You're a veteran and you've been in different systems. What's your value in helping the quarterbacks in their competition? Do you see kind of a responsibility there?
Yeah, it's a responsibility for me just because I'm a receiver. Just my role is to help the quarterback out. When he throws, I got to make the play. So my role is just to know what I'm supposed to do, know my assignment, and be detailed and deliberate in my approach to every day, every play.
You mentioned being through a number of training camps. How do you treat training camp differently now than when you first came into the league?
I really take every minute that I can and try to find ways to get better, even if I'm not on the field. Whereas opposed to when I was younger, I think I probably rush off the field or try to get back to my phone or social media or whatever it may be. I just got a lot more serious the older I get. I'm really appreciative of every rep, everything, because it all counts. And I realize that being older.
I don't think we've talked to you since you signed with the Seahawks. Can you take us back to that process and how it all came together and what led to it?
Signing with the Seahawks, definitely a blessing, man. My 10th year, my fourth team, fifth technically. But, I knew I would come here in the offseason when Sanjay got the job here. I knew I would have an opportunity to be here. Glad to be working with Sanjay again. I worked with him when I was in Buffalo early on in my career. And he's one of the best coaches I've had. Super detailed and just, he'll push you to the max. And I really like that in a coach. So coming here was a no-brainer for me. Obviously, you hear about Coach Carroll and the winning tradition of the Seahawks. I played against the Seahawks, been in the same conference, being a 49er before here. And so it's always something that I've wanted to experience and be a part of because I've always heard about it from players who have come from Seattle and then come to other teams that I've been on, and they speak so highly of this organization. So to see it firsthand is truly eye-opening, and I'm grateful that I get to experience it now.
What is it about what Pete's built here that is unique? What do you like about it?
I think just the unwavering level of respect that everybody has for each other in the building. You can't discredit that. I think it goes a long way when you just show respect to another person in the building, whether it be man or woman, janitor, whatever it is. Everybody respected the same. And a lot of good comes from that, I think. A lot of positive. And it allows you to be positive, more positive, and think positively. And to be, come into yourself more, and you're able to open up and be yourself.
Does that then help you play better?
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you can be who you want to be, when you're behind closed doors, if you can be that same person out in the open, it'll help you just to be better overall, and obviously it'll elevate your game.
Is this offense similar to anything you played in anywhere else?
Yeah, it's very similar.
To which ones?
To most of the offenses I've been West Coast, so it's similar.
Have you ever played in AT&T Stadium before?
Yeah, I was actually the first team to play in the new stadium, Big 12 championships in 2009 versus Nebraska.
As a pro, though, never?
Have I played there as a pro? No, I haven't. Since I've been a pro. No, only high school and college.
Was getting back to, game form important to you for this third preseason game with it being in your home state?
I'm in game form. I mean, just because I had time out doesn't mean I'm not prepared to play. But I was looking forward to being out there, at least, being available to the team. But it is what it is with injury. It's just out of my control. So I'm just taking advantage of rehab and taking advantage of mental reps right now.
had some good battles with the rookie cornerbacks, especially with Tariq. Just what have you thought of those two?
I like them. I like the DBs that we have, in specific the younger DBs, the rookies. Tariq has been doing exceptional to me. Taller guy, fast, can stop. So I look forward to seeing his success throughout this year and his career.
What has fatherhood taught you, Marquise, in that whole, how did you get through that journey?
Man, I got through the journey just by God, honestly. Coming into fatherhood, it has taught me to be patient and to really relish in the moment. Like, not think too far ahead and not focus on stuff in the past, just really be in the moment, which is, I kind of brought that to football, especially my last few years after I became a parent, just being where my feet are and focusing on the time now, as opposed to mishaps or, you know, even good stuff that's happened in the past. It was the past, and I can't think too far ahead. So,
Marquise, what was it about the time with Sanjay in Buffalo that struck such a chord with you?
My time in Buffalo, when I first met Sanjay, he didn't care who was the star or who was the last guy on the roster. He kind of treated us all the same, in the same respect. So I've always admired that about anybody. But Sanjay, he had that energy when he came to Buffalo. So I knew that if I came here, he'd give me a fair opportunity and would just keep it 100 with me. You know, if I was having a bad day, he'll let me know. If I was having a great day, he still might not let me know. But at least he's not telling me that I'm having a bad day. So.
You talked about social media earlier. Are you still on social media?
Nah, I've been off social media for like 5 weeks now. Just doing a little cleanse, getting away from it so I can refocus on a lot of things in a lot of areas of my life. Social media take up so much time, and you know, I realized how much extra time I do have without social media and how much time I can give back in other areas. So none right now, but maybe in the near future I'll get back on, but not. I'll never be on social media again like I was before.
Anything else? Thanks, dude.
For sure, appreciate it.